Hello and welcome to Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff, and today's part 2 of building Jabba Sail Barge, which is Lego set 75397. We've gotten bags 1 through 7 done, and it just doesn't look like much of anything yet. But we're going to start with bag number 8 and get as far as we can. Greg's backstage, so let's bring him forward. Hey, Greg, how's it going?
Oh, nothing much.
All right. So, what'd you get done today, or what'd you do today?
Went to work, went to get something to eat, and went to Walmart.
All right. Did you get anything special like Christmas shopping done at Walmart, or?
I just see what they have.
Does that mean going down the Lego aisle?
In tech aisle.
All right. Well, I had a pretty good day. I found a number for the IRS for their recruiting line because I wanted to make sure that my application's still going forward because I haven't heard from them for a while. And so I called the number, gave them my information, and they assured me that my information is moving forward and that they gave me a start date. I'm not going to give that start date out, but it's in January. So that happened today. And I'm sorry, I just read a comment. I shouldn't. So anyway, yeah, the application's moving forward, and they said they're just waiting on my background check, which I'm not worried about that. The background check, they can look all they want. It's nothing to find, so I ain't worried about that. Oh, yeah, and I'm doing 8 of these, by the way. That's what the instructions say. I had a couple Bricklink orders today. Got those out. And, well, I've been working on putting things back in those black Acro Mills cabinets today. I'm working on the dark grays and the dark bluish gray. And that's going pretty well. And while I was doing all that sorting of those pieces, I put on YouTube, and I was watching True Crime at first, and then I don't know why. It suggested Jerry Springer to me.
Jerry Springer was the best when he was on.
Yeah, it's too bad he passed away, man. I loved his stuff. Yeah, I was watching Jerry Springer, and there was this. It was called. The episode was called "Troublesome Threesome Sisters," and oh my gosh, was that some hillbilly stuff right there? But it wasn't outdone with. I want to marry you, but I slept with your dad. That was an episode too. I don't know, but I think the best episode I ever saw was I slept with my brother, and now I want to marry him. That was woo! Talk about some hillbilly stuff right there. That was an episode.
That's a deep West Virginia or deep Alabama stuff.
And parts of Arkansas, but anyway. Yeah, it was a bit much. Okay, so they want 4 of these. All right, let's get this going then. And whenever I think of the Jerry Springer Show, I often think of that Weird Al song where he makes fun of the Bare Naked Lady song, One Week. And he talks about the Jerry Springer Show. And it was funny at the time. However, a lot of the combinations that Weird Al sings about are not politically correct anymore because things have changed. So John said, "Let's rock. Don't say backstage is Disney." Well, at least I didn't say back door. All right. Sorry. My mind's kind of in the gutter today. Well, after I watched the episode about the troublesome threesome sisters, I called Mrs. Chip and asked her if she'd ever consider it, and she said no. And I said, well, I knew I married into the wrong family. And I'm only joking. Mrs. Chip knows my sense of humor. Yeah, she better be used to my sense of humor by now. What's funny is I don't even like her sister. So, yeah. And I'm not that kind of person. I'd ever even do something like that. I mean, I might be a little redneck here and there, but I'm not that redneck. That's getting into some deep redneck territory right there.
If I was a redneck, I'll be a southern redneck.
A southern, what's the difference?
It's kind of like a regional thing. Quartermates from Alabama because they like NASCAR there and moonshine and all that.
Well, when I lived in Kentucky, there were quite a few moonshiners out there, and you could always tell because you'd see a little bit of smoke coming down from the mountain, and or not down, but going up. Like just you wouldn't see any buildings, and you'd see this little plume of smoke coming up, and most likely that was someone who was moonshining.
Imagine if you're still Mormon if you saw that.
Actually, I was Mormon when I saw that. I was a Mormon missionary back when I lived in Kentucky. But
you're probably wondering what are those people doing over there.
Well, I grew up in California, so I'm not trying to make fun of LDS people, but my cousins are LDS or Mormon or Reformed. They grew up in Utah, and whenever I go visit them during the summer, and I tell them about things about California, they were always like blown away, like, really, that's a thing? And it's like, yeah, they do that kind of stuff there. So I would say they live very sheltered lives.
Well, my uncle says that we don't barbecue or barbecue. We just eat dead animals.
Oh well, my family barbecued a lot.
Eating dead animals.
Well, what was that? Beverly Hillbillies, where they had Granny Clampett found a squirrel on the road, and she jumps out of the truck with a shovel, and someone honks at her because she's in the way, and she thinks they're trying to steal it. She goes, "Oh no, you don't! I saw it first." All right. I feel like I'm working on a giant like cargo boat or something. I know I'm not. I know what I'm building, but this just seems kind of weird. Okay. I'm hoping by the end of the day, this thing takes some shape. I really want it to take some shape. And what are we working on? It tells me to put a couple pieces here and there, but I don't. Oh, okay. I see it. Never mind.
I have some unfortunate neighbors growing up.
Oh, really? What was their main malfunction?
I had some Mexican neighbors. They were throwing a quinceañera all night. It was so loud. You could hear it from down the street, one street from the other, and in the next street over, and the next street backwards.
Yeah. Well,
And
go ahead.
And had school the next day, but I was so tired.
Well, I grew up in a primarily Hispanic neighborhood in California, and I remember I was only maybe like 9 or 10, and the guy a couple doors down from me, he was a really nice guy, and he used to give me odd jobs and pay me. And actually, for being a little kid, he paid pretty well. And it was things like they wanted to build a fence, but they had some rocks, and he just had me clear them and that kind of stuff. Anyway, his name was Raul, and he was a really good guy. And I don't remember his last name, but anyway, he just a good guy. And I remember I made the mistake that I didn't know the difference between the different races. I was a 9-year-old, 10-year-old kid. Keep that in mind. And he said something to me about going home. He said, "Oh, I'm not going to have any jobs for you for a while because I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be going home visiting my family." And, you know, being a 9, 10-year-old kid, I just spoke my mind. And I said, "Oh, so you're going to go to Mexico?" And this guy got pissed. He was like, "Oh, no." He goes, "I ain't Mexican." He goes, "I'm from Peru." And I didn't realize that nuance. And now I have a brother-in-law. Well, not now. He's been my brother-in-law for 18, 19 years now, but he's from Argentina. And yes, it pays to be sensitive to that because a lot of people do care, and they don't want to be misidentified. So, but I, as I said, as a 10-year-old kid, I didn't realize the nuance. So I wasn't trying to be rude. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I just didn't know. And he got mad. But after that, he never got mad at him again. He was gracious about it afterwards. I mean, I think that was just a knee-jerk reaction to when I first said it. But he actually owned a couple businesses, and he owned a couple rental properties. And as I got older, I worked for him some more. And he bought a couple of rental properties in the same neighborhood we lived in, and I did some work for him, miscellaneous odd jobs. It's kind of how I learned some of my early construction stuff that I learned was because of him, because he would like kind of show me something, like how to screw in drywall. And he'd show me a couple sheets, and then he'd be like, "Okay, have fun. I'll see you when you're done." And I just kind of learned that way. So really good guy. But before I forget, please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on all notifications, leave me a comment below, all that good stuff. I will forget that if I don't say it now. So there you go.
And there's this one neighbor I had that she's a druggie. She got caught smuggling drugs in the jail.
So what does that mean? Just more jail time for being a fool?
She's in Huntsville, Livingston area, aka prison country.
I don't know that area, so I'm not sure about that, but well, we already slid into bag number 10. I kind of didn't say that, but that's where we're at. And John, I really don't care at this point whether I can work from home or not. I do hope that that's the case, but in the end, dude, I just want to start a job, and because I mean, let's get real. I mean, you can have all the dreams you want, but if you don't have a way to fund them, you don't have dreams. You just have hopes. And I'm really hoping that it sounds like this job's going to go through. Like I said, I contacted them today, and I said something to them, and they were okay. Wait a minute. What did I do wrong? No, I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, good. And if they don't let me work from home, you only have to be there a year, and you can switch positions, switch teams. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to be there, do my best for a year. Well, I'm going to do my best the whole time I'm there, but I'll do my best for a year, and then if they don't let me work from home, I will find a job there that will let me work from home.
Those light posts in Nougat is nice.
Yeah, that's the first time it's ever been in Nougat, and
Know what I'm talking about?
yeah, these right here.
Yep.
Yeah, it
You,
is nice,
you,
Greg. I do like that.
you could make some ancient columns with that.
Yeah. Have you seen anybody do that yet? I haven't been. I haven't
No.
really been stocking Lego pages lately. Did you see the new modular that's coming out January 1st? The 2-door corner.
Yeah, and it has a GWP with it.
Yep. I didn't see the GWP. What are they offering?
It's like a newsstand.
Oh, that should be cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get that. I have built up my my stocks dividends to the point where I feel that very shortly I'll be able to fund what I do on this channel 100% from that. I hope that's the case. I don't know if that's the case because companies can lower their dividends and that kind of stuff. But I will say that one of the companies that I have my most stock into just raised their dividend by 2 cents a share. That doesn't seem like much, but when you have quite a few shares, it does mean something. Okay, so we're working mostly on this tail end right now. Any more information regarding your Nightmare Before Christmas? You know what? Let me take a look at my my Lego tab here. Let me open that up and let me sign in. And I'll take a look and see if there is any update, because sometimes they do tell you we'll ship by, and then they give you a date. No, activate later. I don't need no cash back right now. Hello, Jelly Brick Builds. How you doing? Sorry, I had trouble saying your name. No offense intended.
Hi, Jelly Brick.
I'm actually kind of tired tonight. No, there is no information. It just says in. Oh no. Oh, that's awesome. No. There is an update because it said back ordered before. Now it says in the warehouse, and when you press the little button for that, it says your order is getting ready to ship from our warehouse. We won't be able to cancel or make any changes to your order now. So that means, yeah, they're getting ready to pack that sucker up. And it says that about both the Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas and the Batman, the classic TV series Batmobile. I'm really looking forward to that Batmobile. It's a large car. So yeah, I've got a couple things there. And then I know that I kind of said I wasn't going to do this, but I also ordered the Formula One cars, all 6 of them. I pre-ordered them. They're only $26.99 a piece. They're not that expensive, and I have a bunch of those cars already. So I have almost all the Speed Champions. So I went ahead and got that, and then of course I got the Endurance as well. And that one, it just says back ordered, so there is no update on that. The Endurance is a large sail ship that sunk. It was wasn't that the one that went to Antarctica, or was it the Arctic Circle? I can't remember.
Antarctica.
Yeah, and it ended up getting broken up on the ice. And anyway, good.
It's like Titanic, but icy, way more icy.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Jelly Bricks. No, this is actually Lego.com, but no, I wasn't trying to order. I wasn't trying to cancel it. They were just saying in the thing that you can't cancel at this point, which that's fine. I don't want to. Okay, let's see.
I'm thinking about getting a flying machine.
Oh yeah, The Leonardo da Vinci one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that coming out January 1st?
Yep.
Yeah. I can see myself getting that.
I want to see how the wings flap.
I saw a Frozen meme where it's with some of the words are replaced with balls. Well, there's a really good Let It Go. There's a parody of it on the internet. Of course, it's not Disney approved, and it's F It All instead of Let It Go. And I don't have the heart to ever play that in front of my granddaughter because she absolutely loves Frozen, but boy, did I get a kick out of it. Of course, that's what happens when you have a juvenile sense of humor. I'm sure Mrs. Chip will agree with me having a juvenile sense of humor because I just do. Oh, and there's also another parody song of Ariel from Under the Sea on YouTube that it's so nasty I can't even tell you what it says. So, well, and Anna says I'm going to stuff some in my face instead of chocolate. Well,
How was your day today?
well, like I was saying earlier, it's good. I feel like I got a lot done, and yeah, I mean the main thing for me was just calling the IRS and seeing that my application was still on track. Because I hadn't, I mean, think about it. I filled this stuff out and I went to it almost a month ago, and I haven't heard anything from them. So I was a little like, okay, are we still on target? What's going on? And it was nice today to be able to get that confirmation from them that yes, I did do everything they asked me to do. I'm just waiting for them to get their act together. How much was the set? Waffle. It's waffle, right? Let me take a look. I could tell you that. Just a second here.
I'm craving some bone-in fried chicken right now.
There's nothing wrong with some good fried chicken. We don't have anywhere here in town that offers that. To answer your question, sir, it is $499.99. This is kind of an expensive set, definitely on the expensive side. But I'm glad to have it. And if you were one of the people that ordered from my Bricklink store to make this possible, I thank you very much. But yeah, I'm glad to know that my application's still in motion, my friend. Because I really could use the job. And my start date did get pushed back because it was supposed to be at the beginning of January. Now it's the end of January. And that's because they said that they only bring on 200 people per class for the training. And because my background check has not come back yet, I got pushed to the next class, which is okay. I'm fine with it because I've got a lot to get done around here. So it just gives me a little more time to get that done. Okay. Oh, I didn't do that. Let me throw that on there.
But when I was a kid, I listened to the Thomas theme song, but it was farting. It cracked me up pretty good.
Yeah. Have you seen the one about the elves? They're doing jingle bells, but they're farting to make the beat.
Yeah.
It's
Have
pretty.
you watched Thomas before?
Oh yeah, Thomas the Train.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. We are on bag number 11, and I have opened up since we did 7 bags the first time. I opened up another 7 bags, and well, whether I like it or not, I got to get it done because my cat Max likes to. Well, actually, I'm sorry, Max. I offended you. He's not my cat. It's my son's cat who got left here, and now I got to take care of him. But I do love Max. He's a great cat.
He's your grand cat.
Yeah, he really is a good cat, guys. I'll give him a bunch of crap just because that's what I do. But overall, I've had much worse cats, and Max doesn't really do anything wrong. The only thing that Max does is that he likes to eat plastic, and I don't understand that, but okay, he likes to chew on plastic. And in the grand scheme of things, that's pretty small. For me, listen to Sabaton, Disturb. Oh, Disturb's good. Fallout Boy, Skillet. Yeah, I like Skillet. And Shinedown's good. Yeah, I know. I recognize some of those.
I watched Skillet one time.
Did you watch it cook? Oh, okay. I'm just kidding. All right. So, Mrs. Chip asked about dad jokes. Okay, so since we just had this thing about music, did you hear about the farmer who had an unsuccessful harvest and decided to try his a new career in music?
No.
Yeah. Well, he did it because he had a ton of sick beats. Boy, that was stupid. But that's my kind of joke. It might be stupid, but that's the kind of stuff that makes me laugh. Oh boy. So John, how's your day been? And Jelly Brick, how was your day been? And Mrs. Chip, all that, how's your day been? And I got a problem on my hands. The stickers. Oh no. Oh no.
What's wrong?
I don't have stickers for this. And I just realized I threw it away yesterday because I was trying to get. Yesterday was trash day, and I tried to get everything I could in there, and I threw the sleeve that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to call Lego. Oh man, it's a good thing that Lego probably won't charge me for it because I've never done that one before, but I have done other dumb things, and Lego is usually pretty gracious about being nice about giving you a sticker sheet and stuff like that. So,
for now on, you're gonna check those sleeves twice.
Yeah, I'll have to. And I mean, like I said, I think they'll be nice about it, but boy, do I feel stupid for doing that because I just realized what I did. All right. John says, "Good today, good day, good. I almost quit my job." Well, that doesn't sound too good, John. Or is it going to be like that old movie from the '80s? Take this job and shove it. At least I think it was the '80s. So here's my question. a lot of people got mad about the song "Baby It's Cold Outside," but no one says anything about Princess Leia being chained up. Of course, I was a young teen when that movie came out, and well, I didn't mind seeing it. Of course, I'm a dirty-minded fool, but shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody, I don't think. Oh, this joke's awful. I'm gonna tell it anyway. My friend was showing me his tool shed, and he pointed to a ladder. He said, "This is my step ladder. I never knew my real ladder."
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Star Wars characters, but part of their names are replaced with balls. Obi Balls, Kenobi, Darth Balls, General Balls. Also, Baby Balls is just Baby Yoda, but oh yeah, Mrs. Chip. I'm sorry. How was your day? What did you accomplish today? And do you have any funny stories to tell us? Anything interesting happened today? I don't know. I mean, I forget. My life is, it could be, well, with having 4 kids, either my life is really slow or it is just freaking nuts. And for a while there, things were really nuts, especially with my youngest. But here lately, things have been really quiet, and I am not complaining. Oh my goodness, I am so happy things quieted down.
You hope it stays that way?
I did. Mr. Chip, I tried to clean my, what is that, floor with discount card. It didn't, though. I only got 50% off. Oh, wait. Oh, I asked Miss Chip and I missed that. Had to get a new car battery today. Tell us more about that. What happened? Did you get stranded? Did I don't know, like what took place there? I mean, you guys know I had to replace the battery in my truck. What was it, two winters ago, because it just got so weak. But it gets really cold here. I mean, like, and I was parking it out in the shop where it's not heated. Now I park my truck in the garage, so it gets some of the heat from the house. In fact, I have a thermometer out there, and it was negative 27, I think it was, that one day. And I went out there, and my garage was like 40 degrees, so it doesn't get near as cold out there. Oh, where I live, it never snows. What? I don't want a specific location, but what state do you live in, or what country do you, if you don't mind me asking? Because I grew up in California, where the whole time I lived there for 17 years, or however many years, I don't remember how many years. It only snowed once. Okay, well that's cool. Yeah, like I said, Jelly Bricks, I didn't want to get too personal. If you're not comfortable, that's totally cool. I'm in the great state of Idaho.
I'm in the state of Texas.
I also live in the state of confusion. Oh gosh. Another joke for y'all. Do you know why it's so cheap to throw a party at a haunted house?
Why is that?
Because naturally, the ghosts bring all the booze. I didn't say they were funny. Yep, it is a Disturbed reference.
Festivus is coming up.
Festivus for the rest of us.
Yep.
Are you going to air your grievances this year?
Damn right I am. Mm. It's gonna be directly at the post office.
You know, we have a family
Mm.
chat, and in our family chat, someone started complaining about the Christmas party, and I told them that we were having a Christmas party, not Festivus, so this is not the place to air your grievances. And well, this family member that complained, now I ain't gonna say her name, but I know my wife knows who she is, and oh gosh, she's such a pain in the butt. I hate, no, I don't hate her, but I definitely have an issue with her. Everything has to be special for her.
I'm gonna cook some meatloaf and with some lettuce or cabbage.
Okay, well, Mrs. Chip does not like cabbage.
And the only way Festivus ends is the way someone pins me down.
Isn't that the one where don't they wrestle with a stick or something? Is that? Yeah, I'm starting to go a little. I need to watch Seinfeld again. I have all the episodes on DVD, but it's been a long while.
You know they remastered all the episodes on 4K.
Did they really?
Yep.
Well, I've got the older DVDs. I'll be happy to watch them again. And good grief, that's a ridiculously long paragraph restating everything. What did I say? I don't remember. Jelly Brick says, I made a dentist appointment today at Tooth Hurdy. Well, if you got to do that, kind of reminds me, I think I told you guys this story before, but when I lived in Kentucky, I was visiting some people, and I heard a good joke. So I decided to tell the joke. And there was a husband and wife, and they had a couple kids, and the joke was, what do you get when you have 6 Kentucky women in the same place?
What is it?
A full set of teeth. And I said that joke. Then all of a sudden, the wife got real quiet. And the husband busted up laughing. And I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. And she got so mad at me. She's like, she goes, I don't have any of my teeth. I got dentures. And I was like, oh, shit. Because, yeah, I can understand her being mad at me. I can understand her being mad at me for that. Well, I didn't know. And then I told the joke one time. I was at work, and I told my boss this joke. And, oh, God, he got so mad. And I didn't know why. And I'm going to apologize if you have this medical condition that I'm about ready to say. I'm not trying to be insensitive. It was a joke, and I didn't realize it. And the joke was, what do you do when an epileptic has a seizure in your pool?
Well, I don't know what.
You throw in a box of Tide and dirty laundry. Like a washing machine. And I told that joke because my boss was always telling us jokes. So I thought I'd be okay telling that joke. Oh, no. He got real upset. And he was like, my brother died of epilepsy because he had a seizure in the wrong place. And I was like, no, I didn't. I'm sorry. Because I don't, I try to be funny, but I ain't trying to offend nobody. And how do you know when you tell a joke beforehand that it's going to be a problem? You don't. So anyway, that joke went over like a lead balloon. Man, I can't believe I did that with a sticker sheet. Yeah, it's not in here. I've already been through those pages. Dang it. I can't believe that. Oh, well. Like I said, I'll try to get Lego to help me out there. Well, I forgot to tell you, we're on another bag. We're on bag number 12. And this is going to be interesting because I don't remember. I mean, maybe I need to rewatch the Return of the Jedi, but I don't remember this nougat color being inside the sail barge. And Mr. Chip, I'm on a seafood diet. I seafood and I eat it. Yeah, no, I got it. I got your joke about 2:30. I don't get the Kentucky joke. Is it offensive? Yeah, because a lot of Kentucky people are missing their teeth, and the lady I told the joke to had dentures, and so it didn't go over very well. My husband thought it was funny, but no, it wasn't. It wasn't that funny. Oh gosh. Which days are the strongest? Well, the answer is Saturdays and Sundays, because the rest are weekdays. Oh, that was pretty bad. Jelly Bricks EXE has stopped working. Well, what was that? I mean, obviously that's a executable file. But what was in that file? Okay. Oh, all right. No, it makes sense. Can you imagine having to pack the sail barge for Jabba? I mean, how much food does that guy go through? Probably a heck of a lot. Is there a dog in the background? Oh yeah, yeah. There's Enzo. He's the kind of the unofficial channel mascot. Yeah, he's loud. He likes to. Well, never mind. I won't say anything. What I will say is the dog's two favorite flavors is liver and nuts. And Enzo's no exception to that. Sounds funny, but I hope it's not. I don't. No jokes offend me. I'll tell you that right now. I've heard plenty of jokes about a lot of things, actually. Well, let's Enzo, come here. Sit. Good boy. Are you cute? Huh? Are you cute? Come on now. Louder. Come on, like you mean it. Are you cute? All right. Yeah, let's see. In the file was never going to give you up, never. Oh, going to let you down. I remember those memes back when that was a bigger thing. Yeah, I do remember that. There were quite a few memes about that. Oh, did we lose? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize we lost you, Greg. Hope you weren't back there too long.
Me. What did I miss?
I don't know. How long were you gone? I'm really sorry, Greg. I did not notice that that I lost you there. All right. I just found out I'm colorblind. It came out of the purple. And Jelly Brick says, I sure am ready for Christmas. Wait, so Enzo, a.k.a. your dog, likes these nuts? Well, he likes his nuts. But yes.
He licks them and he licks your face.
Yeah, I don't let him lick my face for very obvious reasons. Yeah. And that's funny. We're sitting here talking about him, and they have you put a bone inside the drawer here. So throw a dog a bone. There you go.
I saw a Porsche not GT3 RS today
Oh, where'd you see that at?
at work. Have you seen one?
No, I haven't. So you kind of not trying to give away the location, but do you work like at a mall or something?
I work at a travel center.
Okay.
Who's the friend that is who's your friend that is an avid Porsche fan?
Well, his name was Jason. And his dad actually owned like 4 or 5 Porsches, and they weren't all the same year. They were, he had, this was back, God, I was living in California, trying to remember the year. He had the most current Porsche, or what do you call it? Porsche. But he also had, for back then, some classic ones too, some older ones. So yeah, his Jason's dad was a police officer. God, I kind of forgot about that guy. You got a good memory, Greg. So I forget about that kind of stuff.
I remember that because your Porsche 911 review.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What did Harry Potter say to getting gas? Expensive petroleum gas instead of the spell. Yeah. I remember that.
If
Okay. Morbid joke, kind of stupid. Did you know your pupils are the last part of your body to stop working when you die?
I didn't know that.
They dilate. Well, guys, I'm going to keep going, but I just wanted to say that we do have plenty of things coming up for the channel. The X-Men Mansion is sitting downstairs. So is the Botanical Gardens. And if I run out of things to do, which I won't, I have so many sets right now that are on backlog that I need to build. So there is no chance of us running out of stuff to do. I plan on building as much as I can and also getting the my spare pieces parts sorted so that I can work on the city. I really, really want to work on the city. I'm really missing doing that. That's one of my favorite things. In fact, city building is what I started off doing. So my very first video was a city video. So I'd really like to get back to that and work on that. So no morbid jokes. Okay, well, that'll be the last one that's morbid then. And John says, yeah, keep going. And I might even come on screen for an hour. John, you're always welcome. You just got to let me know when, and I'll text you or send the link through Facebook or a messenger or whatever I got to do. John, you're always welcome on here. You should build a Jetson cartoon-based city. Man, if I only had the time and the money, I'd do it. Right now, I just want to get back to building my city.
And build a Smurf village too.
Oh, I could say a lot about that, Greg, and I'll just say yes. I won't go down that road of that line of thought that I had. That was pretty bad. Yes, though I wish things were different and stuff. You know, out of all the inventions that have come out in the last 100 years, the dry erase board is the most remarkable. Oh, gosh. I'm just reading some of these jokes ahead of time. Okay, I hate my job. All I do is crush cans all day. It's so depressing. So depressing. Yeah, I said that wrong. I messed the joke up.
Have you listened to the Village People before?
Oh, yeah, I know the Village People. The YMCA, yeah. And in the Navy.
I can't believe they conned the Navy into doing the ad for them. doing the you know what ad for them.
No, I didn't know they did.
Somewhat conned them.
Oh, really? All right, we're on bag number 13 now.
You know, the common stereotypes for U.S. sailors are.
Yeah. So my dad was a sailor. And don't worry about it. You're not going to offend me by a joke. Just say it.
That they're gay or something.
Well, not just that. That they're when they go into port, they tend to hook up with hookers.
Does your dad have any tattoos? Sailor tattoos?
Actually, my dad doesn't have any. he was not. He just wasn't into it. Getting tattoos. My dad's a very interesting guy all by himself. That's all I need to say. And I love my dad. I ain't making fun of him. I love him a lot. And it wouldn't matter anyway. I make fun of him to his face. And he's the kind of guy that if you do say something mean to him, he'll just say something right back, just as mean or worse.
Was he in Vietnam?
Yes. Yes, he was. He got real lucky, though, in that my dad, he was already enlisted. Or no, I think by that time he was an officer. I don't know. You'd have to ask him because he was enlisted and he became an officer. So by the time Vietnam broke out, my dad was already in. And when you're already in, you kind of got your pick of your assignments to a certain degree. But my dad's job was he was on a P-3 Orion, which was the Navy's sub-hunter plane. And because China had entered in the Korean War unexpectedly, by surprise, what had happened was they had the sub-hunter planes out off the coast of North Vietnam looking for Chinese subs the whole entire war. Well, they never came. They never showed up. And so my dad was doing active patrols with his unit the whole time, but never saw combat. So he wasn't on the ground.
I wanted to join the Marine Corps but with disability.
Yeah, Greg, you and I have that in common. I tried joining the Navy, and I couldn't join because of a heart condition. So, and I'm sorry that happened to you. Being honest, I am sorry it happened to you. Getting my kitchen organized. John says started tearing apart my shelves and wiping everything down. Yeah, John, I did some of that cleaning too the other day. I cleaned my trailer. I washed it and washed my truck the same day. It was nice. Ouch, that freaking heart.
What's next? Going to pressure wash your house when it comes to spring?
I need to get a pressure washer, but I would like to. It's not a bad idea.
And pressure wash.
Yeah.
And pressure wash your driveway too.
If I did that, that'd fall apart.
Really?
Yeah, my driveway it needs to be repaved. Half of it's gravel, the other half's paved, but the part that's paved is falling apart. It's water got underneath it and it sunk and it broke up and it's a mess. But I don't have. It'd be a couple grand at least to repave that. So I'm not really in a hurry to even touch that. Let's see. I'm sorry, Jelly Bricks. You said what? Question mark, and I took so long to respond. I don't know what you're talking about. John, Lord of the Rings continuation. I'm done with the Similarian and now doing the Hobbits. And I felt like I had a piece to hit the floor. I did. Okay. Rouge channel is finally up to 140 subscribers. I have to get more videos out. And John, YouTube's a funny thing. I should send you a link to a channel that I recently came across where this guy has a couple different channels that are successful, and he shares exactly how he feels or what makes a channel successful and what makes it not successful. So I should share that with you. And actually, I will share it with you. I'll send you the link.
Or can do an asphalt driveway.
Yeah, well, they say that if you don't pave a road right, it's your own asphalt.
Hmm.
Jelly Brick said I had a macaroon today, and that brings back some good memories. My second oldest daughter, she loves to bake, and one of her specialties is she knows how to make macaroons, and they are really stinking good. I mean, I might have to credit about 25% of this right here to macaroons.
So tres leches cake sounds good right now.
Oh, tres leches. Oh man, that's a weakness for me. That stuff is so good. My wife and I, we have a friend, Betsy, and Betsy and her husband, Louise, they're from Nicaragua. And she makes the best tres leches cake. Oh my gosh, that is so good. And she also likes making the horchata. Really good stuff. You can have mine, John. Oh, hey, Shauna, at work, so I'll be sporadic on here. Well, welcome. Thank you for taking the time to be here. I appreciate that. And John, happy Thanksgiving, Shauna. Okay. And happier late than never to you too. Sure, open all the critiques. It's not a critique. It's the guy actually shows you how to grow a channel.
Nice tres leches cake with some banana pudding on top of it.
Okay, so they actually did a real green frog. It's a kind of a olive green.
You know what happens to those frogs on Jabba Sail Barge, right?
Oh yeah, he shoves them in his face.
You know Pizza the Hut?
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Mm.
That's from Spaceballs. All right, as soon as I'm done with this bag, I'm going to turn this around so you all can see the kitchen. The kitchen of this is very elaborate, and it's got a lot of little detail. So let me finish this up, and then I'll turn it around. Ouch, that one hurt. These Legos have the habit of biting back.
Mm. Man, that carne asada was good yet last night.
Now, carne asada, that's pork, right?
It's beef.
Oh, it's beef. Okay. What's the one that's pork? I can't remember.
I think it's a pastor or something.
Yeah. Well, you're making me want to run down to Beto's and get me some. Beto's is one of the best places around here.
Is that Mexican?
Yo, yeah. And it is, oh my gosh, it is the bomb. Me and Spencer used to go down there quite a bit. I don't like going down there because it's 40 minutes away. But we don't really have anything in town that serves something that good. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I live in a really small town, only 2,200 people. And actually, I don't even live in the town. So, all right. So let me slide these over. And let's turn this around so y'all can see this. So what we've been doing is making a very elaborate kitchen. You've got a weapons bay here. It looks like because of this, I'm gonna guess there's gonna be something separating this. But you got a weapons bay here. You got a little frog here. You've got some cooking things, little open flame, some spices up here. And I should have stickers on some of this, but I admit I was a fool and I chucked it. So I'm going to have to go ahead and contact Lego and let them know my embarrassing mistake. We do have one more bag open. So let me slide that over.
You have to partially disassemble this when the new sticker sheet comes in.
Yeah, I will have to. I can't believe I did that. I really, really can't believe I did that.
You have to hit yourself with the frying pan after this.
I'm sure if Mrs. Chip was here, she'd volunteer for that position. Since my channel has no theme, yeah, it does. Your theme is rude.
And you'll be hearing like, ah, ah, yeah.
Well, she might end up with a domestic violence charge, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna flip this around because I don't do well building upside down. So let me do that. How do I like this set? So far, I really, really, really like this set. Why do I like it? Because I have the original Sail Barge, and the original Sail Barge, although it's nice, is not as elaborate. It's not that much shorter, but it's a little bit shorter if I remember right. But I mean, I think it's a good set. I really do. So I'll leave it there, and I will, in fact, do a review on this one. I still need to go out and try to find my sail barge, my original one, because I want to build it and then have it side by side and do a comparison. That's one of my favorite types of videos to do, is where I've got the old version and the new version and to show it side by side. Oh, okay. So I plan on doing that here too, doing the side by side on it.
We prefer the normal potatoes or sweet potatoes.
My favorite potato is actually just the regular golden potato.
Make it into shoestring.
No, just regular. Just regular. I mean, my favorite way to cook them is just a baked potato. I mean, Mrs. Chip, she's from Idaho, so she knows everything there is to know about potatoes. In fact, when I first met her, she thought potatoes was money.
When Frances on, she becomes a couch potato.
John says, yeah, she's cute. She is a cute dog, John. And, back in the early days of YouTube, I should have set up a dog cam and just had it focused on Enzo all the time, because people used to watch that stuff, and I don't understand that. Yeah, Enzo's right here. He's definitely a part of the channel.
How's Buddy and Tux?
Well, Buddy got himself into trouble today. He ran into the house when I opened the door to feed the chickens, and I didn't let him in, so I grabbed him and threw him out. And Buddy's not hard to capture when he does that, because he just goes for the food bowl. So
just like Uncle Phil and Carl Like Uncle Phil and Jazz.
I don't. What show is that from? What movie?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
You just Uncle Phil just throws them out. Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
I definitely did throw them out today. Um, I don't like it when Buddy runs in the house. And I feel bad though because when I yell at him, I literally say the words "nobody," and so he's a nobody.
What about Tux?
Tux is cute. His voice, he must have gotten into a serious fight because his vocal cords are kind of messed up now, and I actually renamed him. I call him Raspy because when he meows, it really is raspy sometimes. Oh my gosh. Who were the greenest presidents ever?
What?
The Bushes. Oh gosh. Okay. Dumb joke. All right. My hotel tried to charge me an extra $10 for air conditioning. I told them that wasn't cool. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, the last hotel I stayed in was in just a little north of Denver, and it was last month. And God, it was quite the snowstorm. That's the reason I stopped. Well, we've just got about 100 pieces left here, and then I'm going to call it a night.
And you're gonna go straight to Lego.com and request some stickers.
Actually, I'm going to get on the phone and just tell them what happened. Well, like I said, even though it's my fault, they have been very gracious to me. And there's been times where I mean, like one time I stuck pieces too close to a space heater and it warped them. And I called Lego and I even told them that it was my fault. And they were so nice. Lego's like, "Oh, we'll just send you out the pieces for free." So I'm hoping that I get somebody who's in a good mood. Because I don't, yeah, I'm just really hoping I get somebody in a good mood. Let's see why. Okay, so here and here, they don't make this too obvious on this step. I gotta admit, I've never seen these pieces used this way before. Oh, I did buy the Sarlacc pit, the new one.
In the desert skiff too.
I think it does. I haven't put it together yet, Greg. I have the other two versions of it too. So if I can find them, I will dig them out. Okay. Yeah, they
I got,
smoke weed. What's that, Greg? I'm sorry.
I got a couple 4K movies to have my eyes on.
Oh, like which ones?
Transformers 1 and Alien Romulus.
Okay. Now, have you seen Transformers 1 already?
Yeah,
What'd you think of it?
it was pretty good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that movie because I think it was in the original Transformers movie in the 80s that when Megatron and Optimus Prime were fighting and Optimus Prime wiped the floor with Megatron, he
Until Hot Rod shows up.
yeah, well that happens too, but he says he says to Megatron, he said we were once like brothers, and they never explained it. Never, that was like a hanging reference that they made, and they just never went any further to explain it. And so I really enjoyed Transformers 1 because it tied a lot of the stories together with that one story, and I really enjoy when they do stuff like that. Okay, got a bunch of torches to do here. In fact, I like Transformers 1 so much I saw it twice in the theaters.
I hope they make a sequel.
Yeah, you know, I've been watching Hasbro something channel, and they have they'll do a whole entire season live of Transformers the cartoon from the 80s and 90s. Anyway, and I've been watching that lately along with Jerry Springer. But all right, guys, this is bags 1 through 14 right here, and I'm gonna turn around so you can see it. So this is what we got. I do have something going on tomorrow night, so I cannot do a live stream tomorrow night, but on Friday we'll do another, and I'm hoping we only have 2 more live streams, but it might be 3, just all depends. But I appreciate you being here. Greg, thank you for being here. And just a reminder, please hit the like button. If you feel like I've earned your subscription, please hit that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, and drop me a comment below. Let me know whether you have this one. Let me know whether you have the original one. Let me know what you think of it so far, that kind of thing. What was your experience building it? Let's talk about it. And all right, guys, you guys have a good one. Be good to each other and stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.